Today we are going to be figuring out if it really matters what ball you hit as a higher handicap. I have a brand new Titleist Pro V1 and a Top Flight XL 2000. Does it really matter? We're going to take 3 swings with each of my clubs. I'll try to add timestamps if you want to go to certain clubs. My theory is it really doesn't matter. Like, I'm a 10 handicap, it doesn't matter. If I find this ball in the creek, I can find free balls for the rest of my life. So 3 swings each ball. We have the simulator, so we know the numbers on the spin, on the carry is what we're going to be looking for. So let's get into it. Start off with a 54 degree here. And we're going to do the Top Flight first, the waterlogged Top Flight. Okay, 90 carry. Backspin is 7,000, total spin is 7,000. So total spin 7,000, we'll look at that, and 90 carry. It sounded like a rock, so that could be a huge thing for some people. I don't know if maybe on the wedges and the driver, I think will make the most impact. When you get into your irons, I don't think as like a higher handicap player, it's gonna matter. Okay, so definitely a little draw bias there. 85 carry, 9,200 spin, and that's good amount of spin, especially considering I'm using a 20-year-old Vokey. All right, that one was a little thin. 96 yards, 8,700 carry. So far we've had varying spin rates. That's probably me, and we've been give or take around 90 carry. All right, let's try out the Titleist Pro V1, brand new. Oh, Mom, I might be wrong. I might already be wrong. We might have already figured it out because that is 104 carry and 10,000 total spin. So more spin, which is a good thing, and 104 carry, and it felt good. The confidence it instills in your game, hitting it so good like that. Wow. So that one was pulled a little bit, but that was 112 carry, 7,500 spin. So it seems like the spin's up, definitely. And the carry is just a lot farther. This little blade, 102 carry, 6,600 spin. So the carry is definitely 10 yards farther on a 54 degree. All right, pitching wedge here. I cleaned the Top Flight off just a tad, and I don't see any it doesn't look any better. Maybe it's just this is the most extreme ball. I wanted to get the nicest ball you could versus the worst and oldest ball. I know I got this ball out of a pond. I just cleaned it for 2 minutes straight, and it's still muddy looking. So that felt. This is the Top Flight, and that still felt super pure. 129 carry, 6,500 spin. Okay. I felt like I pured that. And it was a 113 carry, but 1,100 spin. So it felt like the same exact swing and only 113 carry, which is like a huge difference. That was really good. 116 carry, 10,000 basically on the dot on spin. Let's see if this Titleist can stay a little more tighter on the grouping though. Oh, money. So that one didn't even feel like I swung that hard, and we got 128 carry, 9,000 spin. So the spin on that one was a little down. Most likely not a fault of the ball. So yeah, 8,500 spin, 122 carry, and I did not hit that. I did not hit that the best. So I mean that I pured with the top flight. I pured all three, and there was a 15-yard dispersion. On these, we're looking at a 6-yard dispersion, and that one just, I didn't even swing that hard. All right, 7,000 spin and 123 carry. So we're talking like a 6-yard grouping with the Titleist, which is very good for somebody of my skill. So maybe these balls help out more the higher handicap you go. Okay, 9-iron here. Start off with the top flight. Oh, well, bladed that a little bit. 126 carry on the blade, 8,600 spin. Oh yeah, it's a great shot. This is my 9-iron, carrying 130. I'd like to get like 140 carry, and that's 9,300 spin, 130 carry. So the spin rate, it's there with the other balls so far on these higher lofted clubs. Beautiful. Little baby draw there, 130 carry, 9,300 spin. Okay, dispersion, a lot better with as we're moving up. Let's pull it a little bit. 7,100 spin, 143 and a half carry. So we're almost 15 yards farther. That's 3 clubs in a row. We've been 15 yards farther. That's 10 to 20% farther with this ball. And that's the whole thing here for me. My spin rate doesn't matter to me. I know somebody like Bryson, he's experimenting with new balls because he has too much spin. He's ripping the ball back off the green. I don't care if I hit the green and it rolls off because I spun it somehow. I don't know how I spun it. That's wicked. That's wicked cool for me. And I'm just out there to have some fun. But I mean, this is obviously getting my distances dialed in is a huge factor on if I need to practice with this ball or that ball, or does it matter? It's a little chunk, so yeah, really good swing. 8,000 spin, 138 carry, so right at about that 140 carry I'd like to shoot for. Okay, moving on to an 8-iron here. Oh, that's cranked. Cranked going 146. 10,000 spins. So I think the spins there, that might be a little high. On this top flight, you're getting a lot more sporadic of spin. Oh, that's smoked. 152 carry, 7,200 spin. Oh, yeah. Okay, so 140, blocked it a little bit, 9,300 spin. Okay, 145 carry, 6,000 spin, so a little lower. Chunked it a little bit. Like I said, I want to really test what thin does. and what chunking does with these balls, because it's all about forgiveness for a player like me. Oh yeah, that's more like it. 7,000 spin. So the spin is very consistent right now with the Titleist and an 8-iron, and that was a 166 carry, a little push. All right, 160 carry. I'm okay with that. I kind of hit it not the best, so 5,000 spin, low. Great club, middle club, 7-iron here. I think as we get into these longer clubs, it might not matter, but it could matter more. We could be losing 30 yards on this ball. Oh man, that's hit so perfect. And we're getting 160 carry. I mean, I'm sold. I'm sold already. It's worth the $5 ball. I don't want to go hit a good shot and be like, yeah, I can hit my 7-iron 170 and then hit the perfect shot and I'm 12 yards short. Man, I'm convinced. It's going to be pulled a little bit. It still shouldn't be that short though. Pulled just a touch. 147 carry. I mean, this is huge. You got a par 3 over water. It's 155 to clear the water, and you're 170 to the middle of the green. Flags in the middle of the green, you know. And you pull it and you go, bad shot. Should be able to get up and down from there and then splash. All right. It's about as good as I can hit. Swung about 5 miles an hour faster there. And that's a 168.2 carry. I mean, that's a toe ball. 167 carry. I would argue that ball was struck worse than the one that I pulled 147 yards. That was almost a complete miss. And like I said, 170 to the flag, water. I mean, we're going to get away with that. We're going to be 12 feet for birdie somehow on a ball I didn't even like hitting. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. 173 carry. Spins a little lower on this ball. 6,000. I think spins a little lower, but I think it's because that spin on the top flight is just sporadic. All right, that's pulled to oblivion. 188 carry. 6-iron here. Top flight coming up. That's hit about as perfect as I can. Wow. Feels good hitting a swing like that. 175 carry. Ready. 175 carry with the top flight. And I don't swing the slowest. I mean, it's kind of frustrating me sitting here looking at these numbers. I'm totally wrong on this. If I hit a ball that good and it is not on the green, putting for birdie or eagle, I'm going home. All right, a little thin there. 167. 167. Ready. Wow. That's chunked. Chunked 132. All right, Titleist here. Boom. 189.3. Right on the number. 189.5. Wow. I'm not taking a third swing. I don't need it. We know. I think we already know. I'm skipping to the driver. We'll see if anything changes with the driver. I mean, my research here is done. It is insanely worth having a new ball that's not 20 years old. I mean, All right, that's cranked. 116 club speed. Very good swing on the ball. Feel like I hit it very good. 257 carry. 261 carry. Spin 2,500. It's about as good of a swing as I can put on a ball. That's going to be pushed into oblivion. 254. Not horrible drives. I'd like to say I'm a little bit farther of a driver than that, though. Smoked. A little bit higher spin. 111 swing club speed. Not my best, but 265 carry. Um, 270 carry there. Not swinging fast or anything. And that spin was very low. It was only 1,200. All right, so just off of me doing like my own testing here, that top flight was probably 20 years old. It was probably in the bottom of the lake for 2 years. It wasn't even clean. It's just been abused. And this Titleist is brand new. So with the Titleist, we were getting, no matter the club, wedge to driver, it seemed like 15 yards of distance. And obviously the forgiveness on the ball was insanely different. I would toe the Titleist and I would be off by 8 yards. I would very slightly thin the top flight and lose 20 yards of distance, which is a big deal out on the course. This is a very analytical game. So in terms of spin, to somebody like a higher handicap, I don't think it matters. But the distance is a huge thing, and staying consistent in the distance. It makes me want to test if somebody like me would benefit from the Titleist now versus, because obviously the top flight is going to be a shag ball for me. And if I'm going to try to drive a hole over the water or something, just pull that out. But it makes me curious to see if like a Pinnacle that's a third of the price of a Titleist is actually going to do the same thing now, brand new. And that's typically what I play is like Pinnacles. I don't like spending the money on Titleist, but it makes me curious if on the Titleist I'm going to get 15 yards and more forgiveness than I would like a brand new Pinnacle or like a brand new Noodle or even a brand new Top Flight. So we'll have to test that out too, but I think the research here is done. It's 100 times more advantageous to use a brand new ball versus a waterlogged 20-year-old ball, which I feel like we all knew that, but I wanted to test it for myself. I feel like a lot of the research out there is done with people that are scratch plus golfers, and they don't research these things with 10, 12, 20 handicaps. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found the club that you wanted to see me hit. Any questions, let me know. If you have any recommendations, let me know. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see y'all. Thank you.